Good evening. We meet here again. Today was the most beautiful day. We had the darkest rain at as early as 8:30 in the morning, and I thought this is rare. We don't get this a lot, and I've been noticing that we get rain in the like sort of in the middle of the night. But I think I was liking the idea that at least it does not stop anybody from doing anything. It does not hinder us from doing our daily duties, running around during work, and we're able to go out, without having rain being an obstacle. But then this morning, get to the office, 30 minutes into it, and it gets like really dark. So we have to switch on the lights, and the next thing it just pours. But I remember how I was just sharing with a colleague of mine saying, "Isn't this beautiful?" And he was like, "I'm just so loving the rain." But anyway, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time to follow the series that we're doing. We're doing a book by Busi Silesho and is titled Money and Black People. Why Black people don't have money and how to heal human story. So yesterday we did sort of like an intro, and I read all the chapters for you. And today I think I want to just start with the introduction. Because I want my videos to be 15 minutes long, and I've not tested this. Like, this is live, this is not rehearsed, it's just me meeting up with reality while you guys watch. So I am going to sort of like read and do the intro and see how long it takes. So if I take 15 minutes reading just the intro, that would mean the first video will just be of the intro. And then if it gives me some time, then I can get into a chapter. But already I'm talking and it's already 2.5 minutes, and I'm thinking if I were to just go through, because I'm going to read slowly, and so that we can all get the gist of what this is all about. But what I like about this book is that it's not just a reading book, it's a journal, and it is a practical book. So if, let's say, you try this money mindset at the end, it's a 30-day money mindset, you try it and you find that at the time you probably not, you were not ready and stuff like that. Later on in a year, if you own the book, then you can do the process again. And if you really want to give it to somebody else as a gift, you can do just that. You can just simply order the book from me, find out what it costs, and we can arrange delivery and all sort of things. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna really do page 1, which is the intro. But before that, I saw some nice quotes by some beautiful prominent people that are very well known, and this one in particular is by Steve Biko. It says the most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Being black is not a matter of pigmentation. Being black is a reflection of mental attitude. It becomes more necessary to see the truth in this if you realize that the only vehicle for change are these people who have lost their personality. Ouch. Steve Biko, 1946 to 1977. Introduction. It's all great to say only you and you alone can change your situation. Don't blame it on anyone. Don't blame it on anything. To the logical conscious mind, that the statement makes sense. but to the subconscious emotional mind that the statement makes no sense. The subconscious mind runs our lives because it is 90% of who we are. And in our clever conscious reasoning, the mind is only 10%, so we can reason all we want, but our reason is as good as lying to ourselves. If we heal, we need to heal subconscious mind. Our money story as Black people need to be healed in the subconscious mind. We all have our own potential stories, personal stories, sorry. Most of them refer to age 3 to 4, when we first understood money. The first 7 years of our lives, and we also have collective stories as a country, as a continent, as a planet, as a race, as a different genders. As facts are, we could think that we are robbed. We are robbed a lot of bad habits, things that happened to us that got us to where we are today. Whose fault is it? Maybe it is our forefathers' mistakes. Maybe they could have done something about this. Maybe they could have different decisions. They could have made different decisions. Or maybe invaders overpowered them. Maybe if what happened, what things would be? Things would be different. Where would the world be today? What would our lives look like? Our conscious minds can come up with reasons to the fact that maybe, even answers, just maybe. We could think that we don't have what it takes to be. What it takes, maybe we just don't. We just don't have it. Maybe we can't pull it off like others have done. Maybe it is just not in us. Maybe we really don't understand customer service. Maybe we can't start businesses that thrive, become international brands. Maybe we are lazy. Maybe we cannot think. Maybe Black people were destined to be slaves. That is another way of conscious mind, that it can reason to the facts at hand. All of these might be factual, but it is far from the truth. But the subconscious mind is the beginning and the end of the problem. It is the problem and a solution to this issue. It holds all the power. The amazing things about the subconscious mind is that it can override everything. It can be rebooted. It can be totally new according to the desires of the owner. The system that runs the environment we are in, unfortunately, thought power. Over this planet, we are great. And we have great things. And the system decided to use the power of the mind of the people to control the rest of the people and have the power and the dominion over them. That is why money with Black people and all other people exist. But unfortunately, the system that runs this environment is the environment in which we are decided to use the color of the skin as a person to program their mind to bow before the system. The system understands how the subconscious mind works very well, and it understands the easy way to the program. The subconscious mind is to start from a young age. Through authority figures and the person's life, the system decided to use what I will refer to as a big four, which is parents, Parents. It's hard to think that we are also parents. I wonder how we are influencing our children by how we do things. Wow. Teachers. Unfortunately, we spend most of our days with those people. Our parents take us out of our homes, they leave us with them, and then we come back home, we only see our parents later on in the day. The church, religion, politics. Politics is powerful. That one is a powerful agent. Sales consultants and the maintenance managers. The Big Four will instill the program and maintain it throughout the person's life. The chances of people getting out of this loop are very slim, because as soon as a person is well and trained, they then join the force themselves. At the age of about 21 years old, the system works very well. That you could be kicking, screaming, and saying it is wrong, but you'll be subconsciously just at work, doing the work assigned to the Big Four. Your conscious mind can say it's wrong, it is not supposed to be, but your subconscious mind is the power, and is a powerful mind, and it is at work. Hence, a system reboot is what we need, and we have the power to reboot, but the system has taught us that a reboot will kill us. A reboot will take us out of the way. A reboot will destroy us. A reboot will be the end of you. Stay away from anyone who suggests a reboot. They are trying to get you lost. Obviously, a reboot is a dangerous thing for a system. All people who had a reboot are out of the loop and finally enjoying life. All that we know about money was really planted in our subconscious minds. Money was made physical, which is totally not money. Money is energy. Money is spiritual. The fact that we did live on this planet without money should tell you something. At that time, resources were exchanged. We must bear in mind that Africa is the richest continent in the history of humankind in resources. The good news is that as much as it was planted, and we then got to make it our money story, we can uninstall and plant what we want to plant. We can plant what we want there. We can inform what will serve us going forward. We can plant what we want, and we can live life as we want to live it. We can heal. We can reboot. Why black people don't have money is not a technical issue. It's not because black people don't have skills, or money skills, or financial management skills, or don't know how to use money. It's not because black people are not professionals, or don't have knowledge of customer service. It's not because black people don't want to support each other. Black people don't have money because they don't have money. Black people actually have money, lots of money. But what black people don't have is a connection with the money. But what black people don't have is a connection with the money. But black people don't have is a connection with money. Black people don't understand the vibration of money. Sure. That is what was taken away from black people. Black people's connection with money was distorted, and the connection to suffering, hate, slavery, abuse, trauma, pain, ridicule, and all sorts of wrong things. Black people ended up not wanting money. Because of what was done to them in the name of money. When you see a squatter camp, don't think those people are stupid or they can't make money. They're dirty, they can't even see it. No, it's because of fear of money. They are hurt, it's not their fault, really. They just need to be awoken up. They need to be woken up by someone who understands how to reboot the system without the alarms going on. Someone who knows how to bridge the system security security system. Rather than feeling sorry for them, go and find out how you can bridge the system, running in their minds to set them free without alarming the big four. Because the parents, the teachers, religion and politics will never allow you to take them out of the squatter camp. They are on guard 24 hours a day. It's got nothing to do with their ability or intelligence. They will find a way to not have money, even if you can't give them R1 billion. Each subconscious program will not allow it. Even people who look okay and don't have money are accused of splashing money or on cars, clothes, and things, and this and that. That can work against the subconscious mind programming. The conscious mind can tell you every day to save money, to not acquire debt, but you go ahead and do it anyway. You just can't fight the program. It's not possible. Black people know now fear money because it was associated with trauma, affliction to them by the affliction to them by their oppression, their oppressors. There is an element of subconsciousness to own up to one having money, because how does their loved ones for decades, how does one become similar to the object, and that caused oppression of them and their loved ones for decades? The money cannot fathom this pain. This is why most Black people realize it is that they don't heal. If they don't heal this shameful story, they will never amount to having any abundance, because they look at money as a master and the tool that caused all the pain. So if money is the tool for pain and suffering, then people with money hurting people for more money take their land and resources, because war continue hurting people for more money and their land resources, cause wars and leave them to die in the streets, shoot them and kill their kids, and are just plain heartless and evil. There is no way any person will want something that makes people do such things, or even want people with money, It's better to just suffer in peace, just serve the person, and just serve the Lord. Even the Bible says it is hard for a rich man to see heaven. There are many examples in the Bible of rich men who never saw heaven. who you just rather go, would you rather just go to heaven? That is more important. Just go there broke. It's okay. The Lord will take your tears away. A lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people ask why it is the people of Africa. In Africa, we don't know anything about resources that we have, to the point that we can't even do anything with the resources, while resources leave the continent daily to come back to us as expensive products. Well, that is because our fathers left their homes for the whole year to go and dig gold in Johannesburg, and that destroyed us. You want us to know about gold and love? Gold, really? Even having gold, you can't be serious. I don't want it. We don't want to hear about it. Our fathers died in the mines, and we never got to see them again. And you think gold is good? You think gold is a good idea? Black people don't have money. Simple. We all know that we have seen in the daily Johannesburg, South Africa, every morning between 6 to 9, highways are full of cars transporting people from the townships to the cities to go work. And in the flood of people, there are low middle class citizens, which are mostly black. On the same morning, there are also mother lady who are in a taxi rank in Soweto, where the taxi queues, for example, going to town, a lady who is selling fat cakes with acha, polony. To the people in the taxi rank, while they wait, that lady is using the money she makes there to send her kids to school, put food on the table. Put food on the table. Her kids will be doctors and all types of professionals one day. She tells her kids, my kids, you need to go to school. Study so that you don't turn like me one day. So that you can have a good job in town and have money. The biggest problem that the people who are traveling to the cities have is time. Some of them have to leave their homes around 4 a.m. in the morning, go to work the whole day, to come back after dark between 7 and 8. They hardly see their kids. All sorts of things happen to their kids while they are at work. Some pay an arm and a leg for the schools and caretakers for their kids because they cannot do it themselves, because they are at work for money. They must work for money. They have to work for money. They do not have control over time. They cannot go and leave as they please. They can't take a day off as they wish. They don't even have a township. They don't have township of their time. Ownership of their time. If they're late at work, it is a very big problem. If they leave early, it is a problem. They don't have any say over their time. And what they do in their time, they are told what to do and when to do it. The lady who's selling fat cakes on the side, on the road, on the other side, she doesn't have the time problem. She works for 4 hours a day, and she doesn't have to travel with, which is a big cost saving also. She has control over what she does and control over where and what is going on in her life. But she tells her kids not to be late, not to be like her, oh dear Lord, to go and study, to go and join the suffering queue. This lady builds a 5-bedroom house with everything without owing anyone. But because she doesn't have a payslip, there is no way, there is no way she can owe anyone. She takes care of her family, but she truly believes that she is poor. And this is not how life is supposed to be. She wishes that her kids can have a house that they owe to the bank and a car that they owe to the bank, which is a sign of success. She teaches these children and her kids to look forward to a struggle. No one identifies it as a struggle. No one is happy. No one is happy with the arrangement, but everyone just keeps on doing it, complaining but doing it because the person doesn't have a job. They are doomed. A person without a job is trouble. A person without a job is not a human being. A person without a job is a problem, or is a problem, says the belief system. The biggest companies in Johannesburg, South Africa, make billions of rands every year by selling their products to the township. They make less money selling to the suburbs. It is almost not worth it. They make all their money selling to the people in the townships. The people who stay in the township are black. People who truly believe that they don't have money, but all the people with money get it from other black people in the township who buy from them. A study was done in the company was done at a company that sells cheese. This company sells cheese to the ladies in the township to make isiphahlo, furniture, ikota. All their profits come from the township. The best clientele are in the township. Malls are not even trying to order what they deliver to the township in a week. Compared to a 6-month period in the suburb, black people are truly convinced that they need to get up at 4 a.m. to live their families and go to work in the cities, because that is where the money is, because there is no money in the township. That is just one example. I had a privilege of working in this kind of research and working with entrepreneurs, and the number of facts are shocking. Black people do have money, but they just don't know it. They were taught they don't have money, and then they were told no sacrifice. They were told to sacrifice their own valuable assets, time, for money. The reason why black people don't have money is a simple but very complex issue. It is what we are taught, but money and black people don't have the correct money vibration. Black people cannot have money. Even if they were given bucket loads on a daily basis, on a doorstep, it will not work, because black people were not taught that money is energy and they don't have a relationship with money. Black people were taught to work hard for money, and we're taught that money is what they live for. Oh, will never have anything they want if they didn't have money. But to have money, they must work hard for it. They must do whatever it takes to make the money. It is not money. It is not a money problem. It is a mind problem. It is a mind problem that causes Black people to not have money. This is what I am going to share with you in this book. How do we heal? Move forward? Because thank goodness we do have everything we need. We just need to change the mind so we can be able to see what we have. So, how does one start and reboot the process? With this book, I have included a 30-day program you can use to change how you think about money. That's busy. And you can also log into our Facebook and get another free 30-day program on how to manifest 100K. These two programs will help you to start to understand better and to start your own reboot process. Wow, I've been reading for 31 minutes. I know that I had planned 15, so the intro took double the time I expected, but thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being patient. I found myself while I was reading finding moments of emotion, finding some truths as if I've never really read this book, but I'm just so happy that I'm sharing everything with you. I'm sharing the emotion, the feeling. So this reading session was not about being perfect in English. It was not about how to deliver a message or anything of that sort. I'm sure you heard that, like, this is the simplest book to read, and it talks to real issues. It's not about excellence in the system, but it's about excellence in the heart. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell so that you can see whenever I upload more videos. But like I promised that I will be having a video every single day that we complete this book. I had a thought in my mind to say, let me try and read 2 chapters per day so we can speed up. This book must finish in 2020 still. We are on November 10, 2020 now. That means, oh my goodness, we're only left with about 70 days into 2020, and in 70 days we can achieve a lot if we do at least one thing per day. So I just want to send my love to you. I just want to just emanate energies, and I give you positive energies. I give you hugs and kisses in the spirit. I love you, love you, love you. Please take care. We'll see each other again on the next chapter. At least we're finally going to get into the book. So we are going to do chapter 1 tomorrow, I promise. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely time whenever you get to see this video. You are awesome, and don't forget to continue being awesome. Goodbye.